Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Hey Alexia, how's it going? Happy Thursday. What's up? What's going on? How you doing?
Is it Thursday already? Yes, it is.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
Is that a song or?
No, I'm just practicing my TH.
It's good. Good. Your TH is almost always perfect except with the word something.
Yes.
And even in the word something, the TH isn't the problem. It's closing your mouth with the M no final.
Do you know which other word that I am having trouble right now?
Mm-hmm.
Clothes.
Yeah. So
I don't understand why.
Yeah. So can I tell you a little secret about this?
Yeah.
We actually cheat a lot with this word. So think about a door, right? What can you do with a door? You can open a door and you can close a door.
Yeah.
Okay. When I'm talking about my clothes, same thing.
Amor, you never told me that.
I've told you that at least 20 times.
No.
You just don't listen to me.
That's not true.
So if you want to say close, just forget the TH and just say fechar. Close.
So I'm going to grab my clothes in the laundry.
Yeah, but we don't say laundry. We say laundry.
Laundry. So I'm going to grab my clothes in the laundry. I'm going to grab my clothes in the laundry.
Sim, tá bom, amor. Meu Deus. Vamos começar com o episódio?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm practicing English.
I know, but we have listeners that want to.
They are practicing English as well. Team Alexia, I'm going to start with this again.
Okay, Alexia. So today we're going to finish talking about our travel adventure to Portugal and just reflect on some lessons learned.
Yeah, I think we need to how do I say, like, spread our learned lessons.
Spread our knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say spread our knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have some practical tips and also some more philosophical ideas about travel.
Yeah.
But anyway, here today we have 5 lessons that we learned from our most recent trip to Portugal.
Mm-hmm. So let's start. The first one is?
The first one is, I don't know, I cannot give you the first one without getting a drum roll first. The first one is, and this is a really difficult one for me to say, but you should always purchase your airline tickets directly through the airline company. So if you're flying with TAPI, with Delta, United, you should buy on the Delta or the United website directly.
I can see you suffering while you say this.
Yeah, so I always love finding the best flight deals, and I do research for hours, and I've never really had any problems until now. And now, just recently, if you buy from a third-party site and they do something wrong, like they don't write your name correctly, in my case, you are shit out of luck.
Yes.
Do you know that phrase?
Uh-huh.
That's a great phrase. Shit out of luck.
Shit out of luck.
Yeah, one more time. Shit out of luck.
Shit out of luck.
We'll work on it, but that just means you have no other options.
You're going to stay in the airport forever. That's it.
Yeah, probably. So lesson number 1 is just be responsible when you're buying flights. And sometimes it is worth it just to spend a little bit of extra money and buy a direct flight with a reputable airline company.
Can I add one thing in this?
Sure.
Okay, and always double check when you buy it. like if your name is correctly and everything like that, even though it's with the airline company, even though
Yeah.
you're doing everything
Double check,
correctly.
triple check. That's what I did. But then travel2be.com, which you should avoid like the plague, still messed it up.
Okay, number 2 is
Number 2 is a question that I always like to ask myself when I'm traveling, and I always like to ask Alexia because she gets a little nervous, is what is the worst that can happen?
before this last trip, you always ask me like, Amor, what's the worst can happen? No. What is the worst that can happen? And I'm like, this and that and da 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 da. I had a long list. Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, but, okay, in our case, a lot of bad things happened. We had flights canceled. We were in a weird hotel in Boston. We went to the Azores without people telling us. We had to buy extra tickets. We missed a night in our Airbnb in Lisbon. It was a disaster. So what is the worst that can happen? Pretty much that. The worst happened, and it wasn't that bad.
No, you always have to see the situation from the bright side, of course. You can't stay in the hotel like thinking, oh, my life is horrible. No, you're still going to Portugal. You're still going to somewhere. They will fix your situation and everything was okay.
Yeah, everything's always going to be okay.
Yeah.
People freak out in the airport or when they're traveling or if they're going somewhere that their lives are going to change forever and everything. No. What's the worst that can happen is you end up in an extremely modern, weird hotel in Boston for a while. Okay, and the third lesson that we learned, Alexia, give me one of those beautiful, sweet drum rolls. The third lesson that I think is always really important is solidarity and making friends on the road.
Oh, yeah, because everyone is in the same situation as you. So we will make friends and we'll like have a team inside of the airport or inside of the hotel. Like there was a Portuguese guy, Miguel, that that in the hotel he recognized us from the line at the airport and he was telling us about the bags, right? The baggage. And we haven't No, a gente não tinha se falado antes. How do I say that?
Try again.
We haven't spoken before?
Exactly.
Okay.
Actually, in that context, I would say we hadn't spoken before.
We hadn't spoken before.
Which is the contraction of we had not spoken before. Or a much easier way to say is just we never spoke to him before.
We never spoke to him before. And he grabbed us inside of the hotel and started to say, you need to be careful because I don't know if your baggage will be there.
Yeah. So the point that I'm trying to make is, especially in stressful situations, people tend to kind of form a team and friendships, and you meet incredible people when you're traveling. But it's a kind of Miguel. I'm pretty sure he was just maybe attracted to my beautiful girlfriend.
No, he wasn't.
I don't know about Miguelito.
You liked him a lot.
Super nice guy, a handsome Portuguese guy getting his MBA. Yeah. Miguel, if you're listening, Alexis mine. Okay.
And the last one will be
the kindness of strangers.
That's true. When you last expect.
Yeah. I just want everyone to notice when we have dogs barking in the background that you can still probably hear that Alexia's English is not up to her normal standard.
No, especially today that I woke up at 5 because of these dogs. They wanted to go out and now we are recording the podcast. And yeah, it's not my best situation.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying because we are speaking almost exclusively Portuguese here, and when you were in the US, we were speaking almost exclusively English. It's amazing how quickly those things change. So
Yeah.
you got to keep practicing, and you can use an app like Cambly. You can use Inglês no Cru, the promo code, and do a 15-minute lesson immediately after this class today. If you don't do that, I will be kind of angry. But anyway, we're talking about the kindness,
And we'll seek you and you will discover who you are.
the kindness of strangers. Our trip started when my ticket was just not working at all. And the lady that worked at the airline gave me one of her tickets.
That's true. She
There's
was a
no
very nice
reason
lady.
she had to do that. She was just being totally nice to a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think with the dogs barking, it's a good time to end the show. But in general, when you travel, people are good. The world is not so scary. What's the worst that can happen? Book with good airline companies. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. So that's it. Bye.